Hello, friends. I'm Chi. Yeah, great day, right? Greetings to you all, wherever you may be listening to Chi. Yes, today I'll be treating some few topics, not much, just one or two topics, okay? So just hold on to them. Try to make it quickie, all right? Okay, if you're here for the first time, please subscribe because you get information like that. I'll keep it trained for update. Transform information is power. If you know, you know. If you don't know, you don't still know. But with Chi, surely you will know. Put the like. Put the like, okay? The one banana for Chi. I give you yours, give me mine. With love, the world goes round. Okay, to my old and new subscribers, thank you very much. You guys are always the reason, the bomb, always why I'm here doing this whole thing, bringing these informations to you guys, man. So please remember to do the needful for Chi. As usual, spread the gospel on WhatsApp, Facebook. That's the gospel of Chi. Yeah, thank you very much. I appreciate you all, okay? Yes, my join button is still there. It's still there. Look at the join button over there. Please click it just to join Chi's platform and do something good in my life. Okay? All right. So, well, yes, are you a guy, a man, married guys? Guy, you have to know something, single or married. Man, that thing you called your penis, man. It's very important in life, man, because without it, you are not a man. So why don't you safeguard it religiously? What am I talking about? Avoid drinking, avoid smoking, avoid sugar. Sugary drinks like that could make your performance with your wife, your baby, to be very low. You can't perform. You can't last more than 2 minutes, 3 minutes. You're wondering, what? How comes these other guys could last even up to 10 minutes, 15 minutes, even without taking some, what they call it, sex performance drugs, without them, you can walk natural like a man. Avoid these things. These are the things hindering you, making you not last long. So why don't you avoid it and perform well so that your wife will love you more, your baby? Okay, so that's also a secret, man. Because the kind of lifestyle you live now, you pay for it when you are getting older, maybe from age 45, 50, 60, 65. Man, if you don't stop drinking, smoking, taking sugar, then you have to pay for it when you get to those kind of age range. Diabetes, prostate, enlarged liver, kidney failure. These are things associated when you continue with this kind of lifestyle. So what am I trying to say? If you can at least, as a guy, married man, try to, perform at least, ejaculate. When I mean ejaculate, I mean release much of your sperms, at least make love to your wife, your baby at least 3 times a week, if possible 4 times, if possible every time in the week if you can, but at least 3 times in a week or 4 will be very good. Every week in a month, you have to continue doing it. This will help you to prevent what they call prostate cancer of the prostate, or even cancer on its own. Because most men, especially from Africa, it happens to people in America and Europe, but not like that of Africa. It's common with African men because they don't have sex regularly. So please continue to do this. Continue to do it. Ejaculate. Release these things. So that it will not keep piling in your prostate. Because when it's there, it could cause a lot of things which could lead to prostate enlargement, cancer, and the rest of them when you get to those kind of age range that I mentioned before. So by the time you are kind of improving in your sex life, like trying to make it 3 times a week or 4 times a week, then you see that when you get to those age, you will never suffer any of such kind of problem in your lifetime. What are the signs? The signs are like maybe you feel like urinating, but when you get there, you feel like urinating a whole cup of urine, but when you get to the toilet, you just see yourself releasing very little. You're like, man, I thought I was feeling this thing, but I just came, I couldn't even release all of them. But you see yourself going back again to urinate again. That one is not diabetes. It's equally signs of the prostate problem. And sometimes after urination, you see when you drop your penis into your trouser, you see some urine still gushing out, still wetting your trouser, your pants. These are the signs that, man, something is going wrong with your prostate, man. So you have to go see a doctor when you see those kind of signs. All right, so that is it. So now, according to science, when you improve in your sex life 3 times, 4 times a week, then I bet you will never get any issue of prostate anymore. So you can also make your own research on Google, or Facebook. You see, even YouTube, you see people who have done such videos, scientists, doctors who are hammering on these things. You should improve your sex life, okay? All right. So that is not the issue of the day. Yeah, now we're talking about the red touch that dancer. Yes, very soon many of us migrants will be cashing big on it. Many of us will cash big on it. I'm talking about next year, 2022, when the reform will be done and passed into law in the official gazette when it will be published there. Then it will be set for us. What are they talking about? They are talking about 3 kinds of amendment, like to make it more better for many people of low quality, kind of income, to also obtain from it, because they have seen that it's only single people that are cashing big on this thing. You see one person, single nigger, getting up to 500 euros, 700 euros, 750 euros, just one nigger, man, all because he has a house, he did it with his house contract when doing his easy. But now the government is saying, no, no more like that. They have to make families, people with children to benefit more, because imagine a mother and a child, or parents with two children, they are just getting 800. It doesn't make much sense to them. So they want people with family to gain more, to get more money. That is number one thing they are talking about, people with family to get more money. And the second one is that people in the north, they say house rent in the north is more expensive. Living in the north is more expensive even because of the cold weather. We burn more gases, more electricity, trying to keep warm, during this cold time. So they are considering those ones too. They say people in the north have to be considered again, like increasing their own money. That is when they apply, if you are living in the north side of Italy, Milano, Torino, those kind of places in the north. Then when you apply using your house contract, you do your easier with your house contract, then expect that your income will be higher than those living in the south, because in the south, houses there are very, very cheap, man. You could get houses for 150, 200, nice houses like that. But here, man, guy, you have to spend much money. 600 euros, 700, 800 euros, 500, 450, even the 450 house is just manageable, man. So, well, things here are down expensive. They are damn expensive. Niggas living in the north side of Italy knows what I'm talking about. Okay, so that is why they want to also increase the money, for people in the north. So that means if you're in the north and you're having your children, that means your money will be more bigger, because now they have to consider you living in the north and you having children here in the north. So that makes your money more bigger than people in the south side of Italy. Okay, so now the next one is the 5 years residence requirement. So now they want to slash it down from 10 years to 5 years, which means that, man, a lot of us gonna qualify for this thing, because many of us have graduated. We're now entering our 70, 8 years, 9 years, 10 years, 6 years. So many migrants are going to be qualified. Even if your husband is not qualified, your wife will be qualified. You see how it works? All right. So that is it. So now it means that those of you already have the Red Touch Cittadinanza card. In case, you manage to get to that extent till next year, when they will pass it into law, into the Gazzetta, and the law did not catch up with you, because they say 10 years of residence as of now. So if by that time the law is now passed, it means that nothing will happen to you anymore. You keep enjoying it until they call you to sign the deal for work, where you sign, and then at the end they'll get you a job. Because at the end of the day, whether you apply it now or even next year, they are still going to get you a job. Just 2 times renewal, I think. Before you know it, they have found a job for you where you have to go and work, and that money will be given to those companies, those organizations that will employ you. So this is the money and pay you back. So they just want people to work, not just sit at home enjoying the free cash, man. So, well, that will be it. Okay, so if you are still having the card, man, if they call you by text to Trento Limpiego or your commune, try to go. Do not hide. Do not panic. Do not be afraid. Just go and answer them boldly and tell them the reasons why you applied for it. You always have to be smart, man, about it, so that, because if you don't go, these are the reasons why they call people, Guardian Finance, look for them and track them down and ask them to pay back. So that is it. So let's expect that next year will be more lovely and favorable to every one of us, when this is passing to law. Ready to Cittadinanza. I remain yours ever truly, Chi. Remember to show me love by like my video, share to friends on WhatsApp, Facebook, and then let's see in the comment section. Keep it clean, man. Out of here, man. I'm Chi. Ciao.